All right, hey guys, it's Brad over at the Beer Growler in Avondale, over here at Variant, over in Roswell, a little north and west of us. This is a beer that right now they're kind of staying a little hyper-local at the moment with their beer, and so we can't get it, but it's something we want you guys to know about, want you guys to be aware of it. We may at some point do like one of our bus trips over here or something like that, try to get a couple of things so nobody has to drive all the way over here to drive back. This is Matt, he's the brewmaster, and just kind of wanted to catch up with him, see how it's been going for you guys, and just kind of give us an idea of kind of how you got into brewing, and like, not everybody starts off working for Budweiser or Sweetwater or something. So.
Yeah. So I started off kind of like most brewers do. Started off home brewing about 9-10 years ago. Started in my kitchen, moved to the garage, which then moved to the basement that I kind of remodeled to be, a mini brewery. Had a Sabco Brew Magic there, had a temperature controlled fermentation room, had 10 different draft beers, on draft in my basement. So, it's always kind of been a passion of mine to have a variety of beers.
Absolutely.
I like having choices.
Absolutely. 10 beers at your own house.
Yeah, and then I briefly worked up at Cherry Street, I think back in 2014 or 2015.
Okay,
so.
Nick and those guys?
Yeah.
Awesome guys. We did one of our bus trips.
Oh, awesome.
Up to him actually one Sunday. So
yeah, I love it.
Awesome dude, great brewer. So definitely somebody to get some chops under you.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they really emphasize variety too.
Absolutely.
You can't
he's got
go
like
to a brewery
28
in Georgia and have more choices.
Yeah, 28 different taps and that kind of thing. Yeah. So, but yeah, I do. Definitely with the name, that kind of thing. You can tell you're doing a lot of different types of styles. Are you finding a challenge like trying to get like different hops, or do you kind of like, you almost use that like, oh, I can get this hop, so this is the kind of beer I can make, that kind of deal? Or?
Yeah, we definitely, we struggle with that a little bit just because smaller breweries don't get the same availability. I mean, contracting is the best way to get, the really sought after hops like Galaxy and Citra, and we can get them in small amounts here and there, with the exception of Galaxy. Galaxy's crazy expensive right now.
Right.
But no, we do everything off spot hops, and if we like to experiment, we tried new hops. First Night Monster was our double IPA that we released last week, and it's heavily dry hopped and hopped with Waiheke, which is a cool New Zealand hop that we hadn't used before.
Okay.
We used a little bit of Comet, which I haven't used before, in the Luxury Fiber that we released this week. So yeah, we definitely like to experiment and try out new things.
Right. Well, the way the market is right now, that's definitely something you have to deal with. You have to be pretty nimble. So you guys are also doing a lot of like the milkshake. It seems like you're kind of making a little bit of a name, at least what I hear other people talking about, in like the milkshake type thing and the goza fruit thing. Where are you kind of getting your adjuncts and fruit and stuff like that?
So most of the time for the fruit, we do Oregon fruit puree, which is some of the best stuff I've ever worked with. They package aseptically, so we don't have to do anything to it. We pull it out and take the bags and dump them into the fermenter.
Nice.
It's just really high quality stuff. Really like that. We definitely do a lot of the fruited gozas. They've been really popular for us. So we like to experiment with those.
I'm having raspberry lemon right now. It's awesome.
And we got a few new ones coming too. So
awesome. Well, of course, what we're looking for over on the east side is like when we might expect y'all to kind of get some beer over to us and that kind of thing. So do you is there any plan, or are y'all kind of?
We're trying to get beer out as soon as possible to kind of whoever wants it, but unfortunately at the moment we are still kind of hyper local in the Roswell area.
Sure.
Every time
you want to take care of your home guys before. I totally respect that.
And we're 6 months old, so we're still kind of getting ready to see our first spring and summer here. So we're trying to ramp up our the amount of distribution kegs that we do send out, but every time we're ramping it up, it's still selling locally. But we're starting to kind of branch out a little bit, and for events and takeovers, maybe get a few kegs out. Whereas it's not something we can do consistently, but we're willing to work with people.
All right, awesome. Well, also just I gotta say, this tap room and this brewery is just freaking gorgeous. So I know, like the last time I was up here, you kind of told me a little bit of how that, you know, you guys kind of designed it and almost kind of self-built it, did all the boards
Sure.
and stuff. So just kind of, we'll take some pictures, put it up with this video, and just kind of talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. The building was designed by, the architecture was done by Randall Paulson Architects, and you know, the overall idea was kind of a collaboration between them and my dad and brother are the building landlord developers here, and Davis Construction Group is our contractor. And the building came together real nicely. So.
Nice. It's really open and bright in here. That's what I really like about it. So you guys can get some photos in here for sure. So,
Yeah.
But all right. Well, man, I really appreciate the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate it.
And we're gonna try to get like one of our maybe hip pontoon in here in Gate City, that kind of thing. Just kind of roll through and
yeah, you should. We're
meet
actually
some of the people.
We're collabing with both of those breweries soon. All the three of us are coming together to do a barrel aged imperial stout. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah, it'll be really cool.
That's my kind of jam.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. Well, cheers and appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks much.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.